Hey everybody, so today I've got Ryan Cassata here with me. As many of you all might know him already since I've talked about him before. And he makes great music, so you should definitely go check out his channel as well. So I was thinking, while we're in the same space, that maybe we could talk a little bit about what defines masculinity and what being masculine or being a man feels like for us, because as many of you all know, I've been on testosterone for over 7 years, but Ryan has decided not to take testosterone, which is totally rad as well, and so his opinions, are definitely unique for that. Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you.
I guess the first thing I want to ask is, how do you define being a man for yourself?
Yeah, basically it's just a feeling in my head, heart, and soul. I feel more like my brothers than I did to my female classmates, I guess I would say. I don't have any sisters, but I just relate more to masculine things. And I would say there's not something that like says you're a man or you're a woman. It's just like a feeling that you have, and you just know. It's like the same way you know what your favorite color is,
Yeah.
or what foods you like and stuff. Like, it's not something like, oh, because I wear boys' clothes that makes me a man, because that obviously doesn't determine your gender at all. So it's just something that you know.
Yeah, I totally feel that. That's wonderful. How would you say you express masculinity in yourself? Yeah,
my expression, I would say, is more masculine than feminine, but sometimes it does get feminine. I talk the way I talk. I don't try to make my voice lower or anything. It just comes out this way. I mean, sometimes when I answer the phone, when it's a strange number, I'll answer hello, so that no one knows it's me. But I think I dress more masculine because I wear stereotypical men's clothing. But although sometimes I do wear girls' shirts or paint my nails or do things that are stereotypical feminine.
Right.
Yeah.
So it kind of just shows you that those stereotypes really mean nothing.
Yeah.
I paint my nails too, so it's kind of fun. And so I guess might as well visit it now, but a lot of people in the trans community do desire to take hormones, and a lot also don't. So I think that sometimes, at least for me and from other people that I've talked to who are on hormones, part of the desire to take hormones was feeling like that would help alleviate our dysphoria, or feeling like that would help us really feel like who we are, and it helped me sound like how I wanted to sound and sort of look how I felt like I saw myself in the mirror, but not how it was showing up in photographs. So for you and your choice not to take testosterone, do you ever still experience dysphoria, and how do you deal with that dysphoria?
Yeah, well, every once in a while I do have moments where I'm like, I should go on T, but they're very fleeting. And it's mostly for other societal reasons. Maybe it would be easier for me to get a job if I was on T because I wouldn't look so young, or maybe it would be easier for me to find a partner because I wouldn't look so young.
Definitely.
To find someone my own age. So I have dysphoria when it comes to those things, and I do sometimes in public I have dysphoria about my voice not being low enough, or not having facial hair, or a lot of times I'll get confused in my head that my little brother is actually my little brother and not older than me because he has a beard.
Yeah.
So sometimes people ask me, is he your younger brother? And I say, no, he's my older brother. And it's just something mentally. So if I feel like if I was on T, I would know it more, you know what I mean? So there's weird things like that happen just because I'm not on T. I feel like sometimes it would be easier if I was on T, but I feel like I've made such a career out of my music that it's too late now,
Right.
If I went on T when I was maybe younger, it might have been different because I wouldn't have had all these songs, but now I've written probably 200 songs that I'm not gonna be able to sing anymore,
Right.
Or it would just be a completely different voice than what my fans are used to.
Yeah, and you like your voice, you know? It sounds like a lot of that is where it comes from, society's expectations.
Yeah, so what you need to know is you can't transition for society, you have to transition for yourself. So the way I made my decision was, if I was alone in a room for life, no TV, no newspapers, no cell phones, just me, would I need to get top surgery? And yes, I would, because my dysphoria would still be so bad, but would I need to go on testosterone? And the answer was no for me. So that's how I made my decisions. So without any influence from society, what were my real choices here?
Yeah, for real. And I think that's so important, because in this day and age, like, I mean, we were just talking about how we had seen YouTube videos back when there was like a cap at 5 minutes. You know, we're a little bit older, but in this day and age with social media, like, it's so easy to kind of compare yourselves to others and not take that moment to be alone within yourself and say, like, I'm doing this for me. And I think that's really lovely, because I felt the exact same way. I was like, if I was alone on an island for the rest of my life and I was standing there and nobody else was saying like, oh, that's a boy, that's a girl, like nobody else's opinions in mine, I would still feel like my voice was not the one in my head. So that was why I was like, I need to go on testosterone.
Totally.
So that's amazing. That's really, truly amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So in any case, I guess I'm just really thankful for your perspective. I think it's so nice to have you existing in the community and people to know that, like, there's no one way to be trans, there's no one way to be a man. Like, the hormones you take obviously don't define that, because we're sitting here, two guys, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, two ducks, you know. Two geese. But no, thank you so much for coming on, and definitely check out the video that we did for Ryan's channel too. That was pretty awesome, and hopefully we'll get to meet again soon.
Awesome.